Good morning. It's the 8th of November. Hello.
Morning.
November, Sunday, Remembrance Sunday, and it is 9 a.m. We're a bang on time. Can't believe it. Amazing. Amazing orchestration timings this morning. We've got a few people in the chat saying good morning, which is great. Hello, hello. What we're going to do today is we're going to go around everyone, see what they've been up to this week. And then we will do Show Us Your Kits, where James is all ready and prepped. Yeah, he is. And he's going to go through the kits, and it's on the Modeller's Mess. So if you're on the Modeller's Mess, please pop your images of what you've been working on this week into that post, and we will show them on screen and celebrate them. And then we're going to do Guess the Thing. No, it's not called Guess the Thing. It's called, what is it called now? We changed the name, didn't we? It's called I Know What That Is.
Go on, explain it. Explain it.
Okay. We will show you a cropped image. You have to guess what that image is. Once you've guessed the image, or we get bored, we will then show you the larger image. Can you guess what the larger image is? I did it.
He's changed it completely, but he did it.
Yeah, I didn't use the T word, see?
Excuse me?
Thing.
C word.
T word.
Oh!
Wash your ears out. Oh, my God.
Don't turn your volume up. Yeah, I didn't use the thing word. I stuck on the word thing. Right, so we're going to do that today, which is going to be really, really good. Who should we go for first? Should we go alphabetically? John, you're sorry, mate. You were voted in. I like the way of doing that. It's good. How you doing, John?
You can't say anything. He's moved. Right.
I'm muted. I'm good, thank you.
Awesome.
What have I been doing? I've done very little this week. I've been rattling my brains over something. Let me just change my camera.
Oh, before you do that, John.
No.
There's something we need to do, isn't there?
No.
Yes,
Are you ready? Oh, no, you've got to go back to the other camera. Come on.
Full screen.
Hold on.
John.
Come on,
John. That's better.
Do it.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
many more.
Thank you. That's
All right.
fine. Dog's
Okay.
dinner, but never mind. It was meant to be. Right, let me just change my camera.
Yes, please.
Oh, not that one. Not that one. That's the wrong one. I can't read. It says cam might not share screen. This one.
Yeah. There you
Oh.
go. Oh,
I've been
mate,
trying to
well
get
done.
my Bailey sorted.
Yes, let's have a look.
Hold on, I'll explain. But this last week, when I was building it, I did these to start with, and I put the transom clamps on, which are these bits here. So I've got about 6 of these bays with those on. The problem is the transom, I can't get in there.
Oh, okay.
So I've been trying to figure out how to take the transom clamps off without damaging everything.
Yeah.
To be able to use them after I put the transoms in and all assembled.
How you going to do that then?
I'm just going to cut them off.
Oh, right.
Because I just realised this morning I got to shed loads more of them.
Yay, spare ones.
I got to shed loads of them. So yes, I'm going to cut them off. And then I can use these ones, which did have the transom. The first ones I did. I'm going to do as end of bridge nose. So there's only going to be one transom through them.
Right.
The other ones I've been assembling in their pairs with a bracing frame. So I can then try and start putting them together.
Brilliant.
In a straight line.
Yeah.
And I found, you see that? Little nail.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to put on a lathe or on a machine of some description, cut down, and actually pin them together. So they've actually got pins as in real life, as well as super gluing them together as well to make sure that, because there's no holes in the ends, they're just made to glue. There's nothing representing pins. So as this is going into a museum, I thought, let's make it slightly more realistic. Away we go. Brilliant. So at the moment, I've just glued up the 6 of the double bays. I'm now starting to arrange the nose, which is just a single base together. Super gluing the ends. So they're not going to come apart at all.
Well done.
Woohoo!
That's good. How does it feel? I mean, you've been working on this since the summer. How does it feel to get this close?
Oh, I've got so much more to do.
Oh, no.
It's getting there. Once I've got the actual bits together, it won't take too long. But the museum's closed at the moment. So
yeah.
Then I've got, luckily, I don't have to make all the, what do they call them? These bits. I spoke to the bloke and it's going to go down as is.
Right.
So there's a lot less work to do. Just got to get it painted up and done.
Model Making Truckers says happy birthday, John.
Thank you.
Brilliant, mate. Thanks for sharing us that.
No problems.
Who would you like to see next?
Oh, if I disappear, I'm going to have my breakfast.
No worries.
My missus just got up. So, who next? The giggler that is Gary.
Yeah, fantastic choice. Thanks, mate. There he is.
Thank you, John.
Gary the Giggler.
Yeah.
Hi, Gary. Good morning. I'm good.
How's you going, Malcolm?
Nice little display you got in the back there. All empty kits, of course.
Oh, just.
You
Oh,
got
yes.
some more space on the other side.
Kits.
Yeah.
Yes. That's it. But they put you
You're building a house of kids.
Yes. Yeah, the kids. Yep.
What have you been working on this week, my friend?
working on this wee bio this evening or this afternoon, sorry.
Ooh.
Or we frack build off. But it's going on to a base with the figures. I have to say, for an old Tamiya kit, that's just went together very great. Just click, click, click.
Yeah.
Just typical Tamiya kit. I bought a few of them there at the weekend. A few of those old Tamiya kits, tank versions. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Okay.
This morning.
Are you worried when you make your models? Are you worried about the accuracy of them, or are you more worried or more concerned about how easy they are to go together?
A wee bit of both. Wee bit of both. You know, if you're going to make it into like a realistic scene, there's no point having a tank that is not up to the period form.
Yeah.
So a wee bit of both.
Okay.
That's the lorry I'm doing at the moment. I actually done a right bit of research on it on the German Special Forces of World War II. I went in a rabbit hole there the other day about them, and they were actually better than our own Special Forces of the time. They done exactly the same what the SAS done, strip vehicles down, make them quicker going across the desert terrain and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the wee truck I'm working on at the moment, that's representing them. I have a cap badge belonging to the German Special Forces of World War II, and it will be going on to the base as well once it's all finished.
Brilliant. Yeah, good. I do like the way that you display your work. It's nice. You put the cap badges on. Nice. Oh, just a little question from Lewis here. What accurate armor kits did you get, Gary?
Lewis. I can say it because I'm all right, because you can't listen into this show. I bought the Bedford lorry and 2 Land Rovers and 12 figures.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
There you go. Questions answered.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, mate. That's great.
Thank you. Welcome.
And talking about tank kits, we're supposed to be doing tank kits, aren't we?
Yeah.
On this show. But yes.
I'll have yours winged over tomorrow, Malcolm.
Yeah. Gary is going to send me one because I don't have. Well, I do, but they're 144 scale. I don't have any tanks here that I want to build. So, or anything with tracks.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much, mate. I'll let you know
problem,
when those arrive. And we'll get those going next Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Who do you want to see next?
Steph.
Okie dokie. Thanks, Gary.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Cheers, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Steph. Good morning. I watched your Chinoops video. Poor Mark on the Famano Models show. Oh,
I know.
I was
Bless him.
I was talking to Gary just this morning, just before we started. I said it's kind of his fault, because if he didn't have his camera so high up on the roof, he wouldn't have had to lifted it so high to show you what he was working on, and then drop it, and it's got what, half a meter to fall. So
yeah,
it was.
Yeah, but what I can't get over is the fact that he blamed me for it.
I think he was calling. I don't think he was blaming you. I think he was calling for help.
Yes, I like the slow-mo.
Yeah.
And the reactions.
Yeah, that's weird.
At least I've got the common decency to try not to laugh. Gary's just like, what?
Yes.
To Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Steph.
Yeah, Julie is watching. I've sent you the link. You can watch YouTube.
Judas. Judas.
What are you working on, Steph? Let's have a look at the binge.
I'm doing a quick build. The Panther is on hold at the moment. She's all sprayed up, but she's on hold as I'm trying to get hold of a set of tracks. So I am building quickly a fairy battle. It's one that's in my stash, that I've got every single aircraft. I was on 15 Squadron in the Air Force. I've got every single aircraft that 15 ever flew.
Right.
Oh, I forgot I've got to restart my OBS in a sec. Give me a sec. I'll show you it in that top left.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. Where are we? There we go. That's what I'm building.
Cool. Oh yeah. Wow. Are you okay? Are you going to be doing the masking of that canopy?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Won't take me long. Just I'll use
Yeah. Cool. Yep.
Copics.
Yep.
So that's going to be fairly easy. I'll do that while the show's on.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them has just got a single line across the top. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long to do it.
Cool. How's the kit going together?
Considering how old the kit is, it's going together quite nicely, and it's the old mold. You can tell by the way the numbers are done on the sprue.
Yeah, the old molds have those really big, thick sprues, don't they? And they seem to be the parts are on the outside of the sprue. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yep. So, yeah. As I said, it's going together quite nicely. So we will crack on with it and see how it goes.
Brilliant. Model making trucker wants to know: is it going to be finished by the end of this show, Steph?
I intend to have it all closed up by the end of the show.
Ooh.
I've got the cockpit to paint and the figures to paint.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm going to try, but hopefully I'll get most of it done before the end of the Fumana show this afternoon.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Which is at what time?
2 till 5.
Yes. There we go. Yes. Sunday, 2 till 5. There you go. Brilliant. Thanks, mate. That's awesome.
Let us now go to Steve.
Steve. Is he even there? See, I can't see his legs.
Okay. If Steve's not
No,
there,
that's all right. Should we knock on the door?
there's somebody at the door.
Hey, Steve, are you there? Oh.
Oh, is it time to wake up? Oh, sorry. Morning.
Morning.
Oh, morning, Lewis. I saw you say hello. Right.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? What am I doing? Yes. My plan today is to make a start. As you can see, I've done the port bow wave of the vessel, and I'm going to make a start today on the starboard bow wave.
Yeah, it looks great.
Probably see he's not there yet. But quite pleased with the way it's gone so far. I've already pre-done the bit that involves the most bleeping out of language, which is getting the cling film on the paper cone, which is the mould for it. And that'll probably take a few minutes, and then it'll have to sit for 24 hours. So after that, I've got my Christmas Sherman. Christmas Sherman, there you go. That's what it'll finish up.
Are you going to paint it, or are you going to leave it as that plastic?
I will probably paint it. Yeah, I think. And before I've still got my steampunk lady who needs some more paint on her.
Oh yeah, steampunk lady. Cool. Yeah.
Yes.
I really like the waves on there. It's really good. I like the wake that it's making. It's really cool.
It's that's worked out quite well. It's still drying actually. It will be, some of the whiteness will go, and I'll probably have to replace it with white paint. Towards the end. This stuff, if you put it on thick, it can take up to a week to go clear.
Right.
So it's not a method for somebody that wants the model finished in a day or two. But it's a lot less messy and smelly than mixing resin, which is the quicker way of doing it.
Yeah. Well, you're building your models in your living room there, aren't you? You haven't got a separate space. So. That's
right. Yeah. So I tend to avoid the smelly bits as much as possible.
Yes. Brilliant, mate. Thank you.
I'm getting strange remarks from the other side of the room now.
Strange looks.
No, we won't go into that now.
Yeah, strange smells. I've got a few comments I just want just go through, and then Steve, you can choose who you want to go to next.
Right.
Totally Scale Model says, "Where's your bulldozer, Malcolm?" So the D9R, I've actually put it away again. I didn't want to do it live on the show because I really want to concentrate and build it properly. It's a kit that was owned by a beneficiary who passed away, and it was passed on to me. So I want to, even though I'd love to build it, I want to build it properly and concentrate. So that's why I've put it away. But Mr. Gary is going to save the day, and he's going to pop a bulldog in the post for me so I can build that next week. All right. And we've got another question. Oh, it's a question for Gary. Let's have a look. Let's unmute Gary. Here we are. No, I can't. Gary, unmute yourself if you're there. He is.
Yes.
Gary, have you a YouTube video of the Hobby Boss Land Rover build, and what is your channel?
No, I don't have a YouTube channel, just with Fermanagh Modelling EC. But what I can do is, could be another excuse. Well, I'm waiting on a new Hobby Boss Land Rover to come. But once it does come, I can get staff to give me a hand, maybe to set up a YouTube channel for that.
Yeah, what
build.
stuff you could do is just
like
hop
that.
over to watch the Fermanagh Modelers, maybe. Yeah. So
yeah, I'm just waiting for my new Hobby Boss one to arrive.
That's the link for the Fermanagh Modelers YouTube channel, and they are live on those times today at 2 till 5, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. Okay, and that's Steph and Gary and friends. That's a good name for it, isn't it? Steph and Gary and friends. Brilliant. Right, Steve, where would you like us to go next, sir?
Right, who's next? How about looking at the wild blue yonder on James's desk?
Yep, let's see if he's prepared. Come in, James. Come in, James. Read back. You all right?
Morning, you all right?
Good morning. It's just a big blue screen we're looking at. How are you?
I'm good. I'm busy running around like a Wally.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, all good.
Have you got
So
a few
what have I
minutes
been working on?
Yeah, have you got a few minutes?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm ready. I'm just procrastinating. Oh, big word. Right, so I 3D printed some bits and pieces. Some oil drums and a little cargo box of bits and pieces and goodness. So that's as they were when they come out of the printer. I also printed 2 sacks of potatoes, because why wouldn't you want potatoes? And I've managed to do said potatoes. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so close, but yet so far.
That's lovely.
As usual. There's an app for this, you know.
There is, yeah.
So anyway, they got the 2 sacks of potatoes on the zip cart and the box of goodness, which is not really showing up very well, is it? I was prepared, honest, Malcolm, I was. So yeah, there's the box of goodness.
Good job.
Come on.
Nice colours and everything on it.
Oh, yeah, well, if only I could show you on a proper... If I was professional enough... There we go. Just for a split second. There shouldn't be anything interfering with it. I've got a blue background and everything.
There you go. Cool. Looks great.
So, yeah, that's all I've done last night and this morning. Also got the Sherman, which I'm about to go and do some bits and pieces to.
Lovely.
Ready for today. So there you go.
Yeah, great. I like the damage you've got on the wheels there. It's nice.
Yeah, got a bit more to do yet.
Right.
I have the set tool in my hand as we speak.
Dun, dun, dun. And you're going to be going through Show Us Your Kits shortly, aren't you?
I will be going through Show Us Your Kits shortly.
Excellent. I think that's everybody. Am I thinking right? Is that everyone?
Well, no, because it's not yourself. What are you doing?
Oh, of course. I am still here working on the Corsair. It's been sitting there so much. It's actually got a little bit of dust on there. See that? I will just be carrying on with this wing here to make it look like that side, and then going around the outside edges to make sure it's look, there's a seam there I need to fix. Fill it in, sand it down, get the wings looking right, and then I'll attach them to the. Not going to bother with the bottom here so much, and then attach them to the fuselage, which is here. Ta-da! There we go. Hang on, switch cameras. There we go. And I need to work on the riveting on the top here. We discussed last week different ways of doing it, so I'm going to give a few goes with super glue or PVA, or let's see how I can get some dots down. Super glue on PVA on baking parchment in little tiny dots, and then choose the ones that are the right sizes and then stick them on. It's going to be a roller coaster. Fun. Can't wait. So that's what I'm going to be doing mostly this week, but I haven't had much time. We had the auction last week, and this week I've just been sending out parcels and sort of firefighting my emails. I had the Thursday kind of quiet last week before the auction and didn't answer any emails, and then that built up, and then of course all week I haven't really been answering anything. So yes, I probably will be doing that all next week as well. Right, we've got 14 people watching. Good morning, everybody. Pop in chat what you're doing, what you're up to. Say hello. And James is going to go through, show us your kits, because he's completely ready and ready to roll just before he's about to drill a hole in the side of his tank. You ready, James? Okay, cool. So James is going to share his screen. And we're going to look at the work that people have put up on a Modeller's Mess. And it will be the beneficiaries and volunteers of Models for Heroes, and some friends of the cause as well. There he is. Ta-da!
Ta-da, by the magic of science.
Yes.
Right, so on the Model Officers Mess Facebook page, and I have an apology to make. I did take complete charge of this week, and then completely forgot. So sorry for the post being late. I will make sure that doesn't happen next week.
That's okay. Just hit a refresh, and I think you'll have 16 people in there.
I shall do that. They'll be ready by next Tuesday. Come on.
Totally Scam Model says he's just added the bulldozer in. So there we go. So he's just hit refresh, so he will have the said bulldozer.
I should have everything in place. So this is the poster you're looking for. Show us your kits. And obviously while we play some lovely music. So first in is Gary. And God, this is going slow, isn't it? Come on.
It is. Yeah.
This is Gary's truck. Looking nice.
What is it, Gary?
Little Areas 135. With
135.
With 20mm flak on the back of it.
Nice. Really good colour.
Some great weathering and wearing on the paint there, and he's done good.
Have you done the sand? That looks good.
Paper mache.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
I hope that's not toilet paper.
No.
It'll be a rusher.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would only use used toilet paper. There's no way you would have been brand new.
Very nice. I like that, Gary.
Yeah, really good. You're getting much, much better, Gary, as you go, you know.
Thank you.
Improving. Love it.
It'll look great when it's got some paint on it.
The paint's falling off.
I can't wait for him to do some detailing on it.
Oh, he was. Yeah,
I
very
always,
good.
I always like it when they have a vehicle kind of at a jaunty angle on the base, you know, rather than straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks much more interesting when it's kind of a jaunty angle. Oh, look.
So next up, we've got Robert Tonks with his M4H RV from Rubicon 156 resin, plastic, and metal kit. Glossed and washed. I like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
Is that Rubicon Tonk?
Mm-hmm.
Usual
Amazing.
standard?
Yep. High standards again.
Yeah.
I may just have been inspired.
Did you just have a moment?
I did, yeah. I just got my folder out and jotted it down quickly. Only on page 94. Be all right.
Yeah. What do you think? Like diorama lifting something?
I'm thinking Scratch Building 135th is what I'm thinking, but let's not go there. Oh, he's got more pictures.
156 is quite a nice scale for paintings. It fits in your hand very well. It doesn't take up too much space on the shelf.
See, the upside, if you want to see it as an upside, would be that I'd have to get the kit so that I can then recreate it, just because it would be easier in my mind's eye. But it's really cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I like that a very lot.
Robert says it's a bit more fiddly than the Norm. I don't know who Norm is.
No.
And what are you doing fiddling with him?
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that illegal?
Consenting adults. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know who Norm is. It looks fiddly. All the extra bits you've got for the crane and everything. Nothing you can't handle, mate.
No. This is Steve Ledstone. This is from a year ago. So this would be a universal carrier.
Yeah.
Is this the one that popped up on your Facebook memory?
Yeah, popped up this morning, this one and the next one on my Facebook memory. And I thought, oh, was it really a year ago since I almost... That's actually not quite finished in that picture because I did some more weathering on it before I presented it to the general public. But that picture doesn't show the blemishes that I was trying to cover up with mud, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
What scale is that?
That's a 135, I think. Yeah, 135.
Yeah. Yeah, great.
Yes, the Tamiya kit. It's a strange story about that one. That's the one I bought to do in the modelling sessions when we first started at Southampton. We got most of the building done there and just finished off the base and the painting at home. That's the other one I finished about the same time, which is a mobile model show based on the Japanese noodle bar, which I think you've probably seen. Keith did it out of the box as a noodle bar or dumpling truck, and I did it as a mobile model show.
Brilliant.
Nice idea, like that.
Lots of fun. I love the fact that you've got all these little tiny small scale models in there. It's really good.
Yeah, that was the worst part of the whole job, was finding things to put in it at the right sort of scale that looked half sensible. And yes, it wasn't easy. That traction engine is actually a badge that I got at at Hollycombe when we were
Yes.
doing Donate and Create there.
That's right. I was there. I remember.
I think you were, yeah. That's
Who's got there?
And the figure, I don't know if you can see the figure to the left of it, which is actually a 1/72 scale soldier.
Oh, right. Cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Not the one in the background, the one on the shelf beside the traction engine.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah. The one in the distance is a 1/32 scale, I think. He's supposed to be a rally mechanic. But
Yeah. Nice idea. I like that.
Yeah, definitely. Paul's in the chat. He says, "Great idea. Steve was a popular model at the club."
Yes. Thank you, Paul.
Lewis this morning is all about turrets. His turrets for his 132nd Lancaster are coming together. He has masked them.
Oh, wow.
Looks like a Kinder surprise, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Supplies.
Kinder surprise. It's a Lancaster. Has he done that by hand? He hasn't used a mask set on that.
No, he's done it by hand.
Oh, wow. Good for him. Gosh.
He's a clever so-and-so, that Lewis.
Shh, don't tell him.
And the last picture is Steve with his main 135th bulldozer with flat armour. Added the last of the tiny hanging points, then primed with the M2 primer.
Wow.
Yeah.
It looks mean, doesn't it?
It's certainly got an attitude about it, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can you imagine what that would look like if you decided to steampunk it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 No. Chimneys and stuff, cogs,
Yeah.
lenses, pipes.
And there you go. That's that done.
Fantastic. Thank you, James, for doing that.
It's my pleasure.
Model Making Trucker says, "Oh, thanks, James." Give him a big head now.
Yeah. Don't get too excited. I'm sure I can be abusive later.
That's
So
gonna
there
look
we-
crazy.
So there you go. Thank you, James, for doing that. That's great. You can get on with your model now. You are free to go. You're free to roll. Steph, are you ready to go with your bit?
Give me 1 second. I'm just gluing a bit in.
So Steph is going to take I know what that is. Guess the thing today. He's got a few photographs for us to guess. And yeah, I've been looking forward to this. I get to play.
Right, let me just. Right then. Oh, that's horrible one, that is. I'm going to have to.
Yeah, we had to guess without even seeing it.
Yeah, that's a hard one. Yeah. Might take a while.
Yes, screen, application window, and there we go. Right. I will talk you through this. This one needs talking through.
Talking
Right.
to.
The white bit in the bottom right-hand corner of the image, it's in right in the middle, is actually an air brake. And the black things you can see above the air brake are parachute lines.
Okay.
And then slightly to the right, and below the parachute lines, you have a... You can't use a pointer on here, can you? You have the tail plane. So you've got an air brake, the tail plane, and parachute lines.
So this pilot didn't read the notification that there was skydiving going on in this area, and he should keep clear.
There you go. You can see it better now.
Lewis has guessed Vulcan bomber.
Nice, but no banana.
We'll let people in the chat have a good old guess before we roll in with our terrible guesses. I don't know. For sure, I can make a guess. Excuse me.
Oh, good morning, Facebook user.
Good morning, Facebook user. I'm just trying to find out who that is. Don Pedro. Good morning, Don.
Oh,
Thanks
morning,
for joining us. Hello. He says, no, it's a bomber, Steph, not a banana.
The thing is, though, not just bombers use brake parachutes.
No.
Totally Scamble says a Vickers.
A Vickers what? A Vickers gun carrier?
Wayne's saying a Russian jet.
No.
No.
Paul's guessing a Buccaneer.
Ooh, good guess. No, Buccaneers were never white.
Where's your Buccaneer? On your Buccaneer. Stole that one from Paul. Su-27?
Nope.
Now I think it's a modern jet too.
Okay, define modern.
Last 5 years.
Okay. Wayne, nice guess, but no. Rob Tonks has got the Su-27. No, Rob. Wayne's gone the English Electric Lightning. Nope. Rob's gone Sea Vixen. Nope.
Tricky Dicky. Sea Vixen. Just trying to think. Vulcan has those wide air brakes, doesn't it?
No.
But
Vulcan has its air brakes on the top of its wings.
But that's what I mean. Like, as if they're long and thin, aren't they?
They've got holes in them. They're not a solid unit.
Gotcha.
It's unusual to have the parachute lines forward of the tailplane as well, isn't it? They're usually right in the tail, right in the back of the fuselage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, what makes me think it's modern is just the edges of that air brake look like they're triangular. New lightning thingy, is it? 35. No. It's Mark Bridge. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Mark. Just in time to see the next comment. Phantom? No. Good guess.
I'd seen that one. That's a good one.
No, but he shouldn't have needed a parachute last night.
Needed one. Yes. Totally Scale Mollister. Victor Gate Warrior at RAF Marham.
Ooh.
Victors were light, weren't they? Light colour.
The big question, of course, is: are the parachute lines supposed to be there, or has somebody been caught up by accident?
They are supposed to be there.
That's good. I was getting worried about the person on the other end of the parachute.
So has anyone come close, Steph?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Somebody's nailed it. But
right.
Rob's gone Valiant. And Model Weekend Trucker has gone B2. No to both of those.
So who's got it right?
Right, okay. Let's flick on.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Need to open this up to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, Tony Scale Modelers. It was the air brake coming out at the back.
Ah.
Thought it was Whirlybird.
Yawn. Mr. Record. We're going to get you to change your name to Mr. Record.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah.
It's
Wow.
Vickers. No, it's not. It's a Handley Page Victor in its war roll colours. So before it became a tanker.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Is that under and over air brakes?
No, they are. They come out the back. If you look at the red, white, and blue insignia on the back of the tail, go straight down from the blue, and you see that black area.
Mm-hmm.
They all fold into that area.
Ah, brilliant.
Right. Next.
10 points. I know that is.
Oh, Steve will be so pleased that he's got that right. He got a right hammering yesterday on the crash. Oh, I know what that is.
I know that is too.
Let's just move it across. There we go. And zoom in a bit more, people.
Guesses in the chat, please.
So yeah, well done, Steve. Rob Tonks has guessed the F-35. Nope, banana. Any more guesses in the comment?
Have you reversed the image or anything like that?
Nope, have not reversed the image.
Okay. Maybe I don't know what it is. Excuse me.
No, it's not a tornado, Lewis.
That's what I thought it was. But
The tornado refuel probe is a lot thicker than that. It's got a cowling on top of the probe that comes out, and it comes out straight.
Right. It's on the other side as well, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
The refueling probe is on the left-hand side.
Yes. I don't know what that is. I think Gary knows exactly what it is. It's right up Gary's street.
Yeah, Whirlybird.
Well done. Next.
Wayne Cooper's guessed the F-22. No, I'm sorry, Wayne. Not an F-22.
Is he far wrong?
Oh, yes. Miles off. Completely wrong nation. Nobody's got the right nation yet. So we've got Model Making Trucker said, I'm going to go with Steve, then F-16. Nope, wrong nation. Steve has gone, or a Russian MiG, not sure which one. Close, but no banana. Facebook user has gone F-15. No, Wayne's gone Foxbat.
Who's guessed? Kevin Horn has guessed F-15.
Hello, Kev.
Hello.
Foxbat. Carrying on. Russian something or other. Yep. Okay, they've got it. The Foxbat. The MiG-31.
Wow.
Well done, guys.
Oh, you got me. I can't believe it. I thought it was the Kickstarter of a motorbike.
I was thinking somebody had got super glue on the back end of their Dremel.
That's a good one. That stumped me. That did. What's interesting is that it's such a big, beefy aircraft, and there's this little tiny fueling tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Right. Next one.
Yep. Next one.
Fox Bad.
There you go. Let's zoom in a bit.
Oh, this one's a red herring. It's not in line with the same theme.
Totally scales model. So I was right with Russian. Lol.
No banana though, Steve. Get back in your box.
Yep. Bananaless.
Can I tell you what I think it is?
Go on then.
I think this is the secret lair in Star Wars.
It does look like that, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. What film was it? Return of the Jedi. No, not that one. Yeah. Am I right?
Close. No banana. Get back in your box.
I was so positive.
Paul is definitely sure he has no idea.
No, that's a dude with no eyes.
So technically, he's correct.
Yep.
Yeah, well done.
To be honest with you, this, when you consider it to the rest of the object is absolutely pristine. And this is just so manky. It's a plane. Yes, it is a plane. Steve has gone heavy bomber of some kind. Yes, it is a heavy bomber of some kind.
Air Force One.
Whose? Trump's or Biden's?
Trump's after he's got in it after his golf session.
Yeah, he's gone, mine. I'm not giving it back.
What part of a heavy bomber is that then? Is that the tailplane?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's definitely a tailplane.
Lewis says B-52. No, it's not Rob Lobster. Rob Punch has gone Tuplov. Right, you've got the make.
Oh, okay.
Texas Crafter has said, I have no idea, but James, I'll never complain about you doing this ever again. Steve has said, Biden has a Starlift one. Wayne Cooper says, Bear. Steve has gone B-52. Is that Kev, Mark, or?
That's Mark.
Mark has gone B1B. Rob Tonks has got the correct make. And Wayne, TU-95. I can't remember. I know it by its nomenclature. Wayne's got it. It's a bear.
Oh.
Steve, if that's TU-95 is a bear, you got it as well. So let's have a look. There you go. And you see what I mean? The rest of the plane is absolutely pristine and lovely. And then you've got that really horrible, crappy bit at the tail.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a TU-95.
Yeah, that's a Bear H.
That's a beast, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. When I was on F3s, we'd go out. Well, not me personally, but when you're on QRA, you'd send the F3s out to intercept these, and they'd come back with some hairy tails. Right, last one.
Well done, Steve. When was that? 3 now he's got in a row. Or 2.
Don't encourage him.
Yeah, you got the Victor.
He did.
Yeah, no, nobody got the MiG-31.
Yes.
Oh, we've got a fox back, but I can't remember who said that. Anyway,
Rob
next
said Foxback. Rob.
Yeah. This is part of one of my most favourite ever photographs.
I think I know what that
I
is.
adore this picture. It's my favourite aircraft.
I know what it is.
I know what
Lightning.
it is too.
Lightning.
No, you're all wrong. It's a watermelon.
Yeah, they're slightly going off.
Yeah, I got one.
Neil Dobson has commented, "G'day, fellas from down under. That bear is ugly, in my opinion." Yep. Can't deny that. It is an ugly aircraft.
Yeah, not sleek.
No. It's a plane from Lewis. Correct. Neil's gone Marge, as in Marge Simpson. Marge Spread.
Oh, Mirage.
Oh, Mirage. Sorry. Yes, so it is. My eyesight. Sorry.
That's not a bad guess, is it?
No, it's not. Wayne and Rob Tonks have both gone Lightning. Yeah, it was the easiest one. And there you go.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, that's above Bimbrook, and I would love to know how they got that picture. That is just a mad picture. Yep. So, and one of the SR-51. No, and it's not a MiG-21 either.
Wasn't that a picture taken by someone that ejected out of it as it flew by?
That was the one it was chasing.
Yeah, maybe.
Right. So, does anybody know the theme running through the pictures?
Fruit.
Deathly silent.
I was trying to think. It's Cold War sort of time. Early Cold War. What was the first one? Again?
First one, it was the Victor, the MiG-31, the 95, and then the Frightening. Well, between two people, they've got it.
Oh, there we go.
The Cold War jet.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Steve is on form today.
Is he ever? Yep, Cold War.
He's been up all night squatting, haven't you?
So come on then, James. What happened last night?
Oh, he got mullered. He got absolutely mullered, and guess what?
Yeah?
Yeah. His crown was passed to someone in the chat who got every single thing right. It was just, I was in tears of laughter mainly, but yeah.
That was brilliant. Thank you, Steph.
Yeah, we were in tears last night as well, weren't we, Gary?
Oh, yes, we were.
It was Shed a Tear Saturday, so that's cool. Can I be really rude and ask everybody's opinion?
Yeah.
If you make me large, Malcolm, that sounded so wrong. I'm so sorry.
That's not hard to do.
He's left. Oh, no, I thought he'd left the room.
No, I had a face of tea, and I didn't want to ruin my instructions that are right here, so I had to hold it in. The best thing was just to disappear for a little bit. Right, there you go.
Right, I've done some damage to the Sherman.
Ooh.
The question is, oh,
It just well, that big hole is right in the ammunition store.
that was in honour of my colleague. Anyway, is there enough damage around where the bogies have been hit?
Yeah. Looks good to me.
Yeah, that consent.
Nice
Yeah.
bit, PD.
Yeah,
James, What damage is? What's caused the damage?
Basically, the idea being it is a round of some description has hit the tracks and blown the tracks up. Whether it be light ammunition or what, do you know what I mean? I have no idea really. I'm just making it up as I go along.
I would. Have you still got the bits from
Yes.
the Vogels? I would
Yes.
suggest mangling them up instead of having them shattered out, gone, like metal bits bent and that, where a round has exploded. They're not big rounds, so most of it's still going to be there.
Yes.
You see what I mean? It's
that
exploded out, but it's still in place as such.
Yeah, that was my idea. Was I'm going to try my best to manipulate the tracks so that some of it's caught up here, and one of the bogies is slightly away from the tank, so it's not been a massive.
Are you talking an artillery shell and not a tank HE shell?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
If it's an artillery shell, you could do a crater and it's blown into it.
Yeah.
That possibly would cause that sort of damage with all the bits still inside the track area.
I was thinking more along the lines of it ricocheting, but not getting a full impact hit was my thought process.
So it's an AP shell, not an HE shell.
Okay.
Armor piercing or high explosive?
A high explosive.
Said,
Yeah.
If it was high explosive, that would do that damage. It would peel that back.
Yeah.
If it was EP, it would have gone straight through it.
Because you've got the whole here.
Yeah. That's
Sorry.
an AP.
The hole here is quite an angle, and I've got a ricochet off the turret.
If it was HE, there'd be a lot more sort of little silver dots around the front bogey because it's gone bang.
Yeah.
And it's hit it and it's thrown shrapnel all over the shop.
Yeah.
So that, as John said, that would throw everything out and it would mangle everything. As he said, if it was an AP shell, it would have probably just gone drilled straight through the bogey and then splattered against the inside bodywork. Whereas the one you've got on the side, that's an AP shell that's drilled straight through.
Yeah.
So as John has said, yeah, do what you do with it and just put a couple of extra little silver dabs around where the bogey's gone and then dust it over.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a lot more to be done to it. But I just all I've done is I've just used a Dremel to drill some bits and pieces out, basically, and then I can sponge effect any other bits and pieces.
Yeah, because the Shermans were very easy knocked out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or should we call them the Ronsons?
Quite lovely. Well, thank you for your opinions. That'd be lovely.
He's going to do something completely different now.
No. Your suggestions were on the lines of what I was thinking, so I'm not far off. I just got to do a little bit more.
Just a thought, James. If it was the Germans firing at it, it would be 8 AP rounds going at it from the tank destroyers, anti-tank guns, and tanks. The only things that I would assume firing HE would be artillery, because the German AP would take out the Shermans.
Right. Okay.
Panzerfaust?
So you could
well,
Panzerfaust are heat round, so they would just put a small hole in it.
Yeah, true.
Whereas the German artillery, 105 to 155, if you're lucky. If they're firing directly at it, you would get an HE blast if it's just short and into it. Again, everything's mangled into that area with the blast itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
That's my complete thought on it.
A landmine would do that as well.
Sorry?
A landmine would do that sort of damage too. If you look at the pictures,
I thought that as well. But
yeah,
because unless it's turned onto it, you would normally hit the front road wheel.
Through.
Okay. That's giving me a lot to think about. Thanks. No, I mean that genuinely. That's not a funny comment. I thank you. That's a lot of stuff to take on board. And the thought process was that it'd been driving up the road. It come across under fire of some description by different types of weapons, and then got disabled, and then got picked off.
James.
Yeah.
Can you put it on the base again? How you want it? I've just had a thought.
Oh no! Don't do that. Don't be thinking.
Did it hurt?
Can you show the base as well, please?
You just want me to my turret fall off again.
What it's going into?
Say again.
Is that sort of as it turned into a ditch?
Yeah.
Let's go for a mine.
Yeah, go for a mine, James.
If it's gone across it, it's turning down the ditch. If there's a mine there in the edge,
yeah.
If you blow where you've got it at the moment with that gap, if you put a crater into that area, and everything then has come out, it's disabled it. Then it's sat there taking the hits as you put them in from an anti-tank gun.
Okay.
So yeah, a mine of some description would take that out. So you can have all the debris out to where all the gravel is.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
The track can be splayed out and all sorts.
Okay.
If you type in World War II pictures, James, of landmines, you will see some great reference photographs.
Okay.
If it's any good, if it's any use to you, James.
Yeah, no, I'll have a look. Just as a real novice, silly question, probably, but if a tank's gone over a landmine, would it have gone any great distance, or would it just stayed where it was?
It
would have moved a couple of inches, maybe. That's about it. Not far.
Right, cool. Okay, cool.
Let me think of it.
I guess it depends how fast it was going when the mine exploded.
Yeah.
It depends on, again, speed, where the mine struck, and if you've got top rollers.
Okay.
If the top rollers hold the track up, you can go the whole length of the track. It'll just unwind and go carry on going. If it takes the sprockets off or the final drive off, you could lose all traction and just stop.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea to have a look on the internet on Pinterest as well, and search for Sherman mine hit or something, and all the photographs that I've just looked up, it really shifts a lot of dirt, so you would have a lot of moved earth.
Yeah. Well, a mine will do that, though. A landmine will do that to make a big crater. The blast radius and stuff.
You could have a crab coming up the other end. I told you.
Yeah. Okay.
You've given me a good idea for my Christmas, Sherman. All I need now is a Grinch with a Panzerfaust.
That's a good idea.
Do you know what? I might see if I can find one to 3D print for you.
Oh, thank you.
I was just about to say, Steve, you can 3D print both.
Yeah. I've only just had the idea, so I have to get the idea ratified first, and I don't think that's going to happen.
What color did you use? Is
Sorry?
Facebook James? What color did you use? Facebook user asks.
Color did I use for?
I don't know. Don just said, "What color do you use?" Maybe what color do you use to paint the base of the tank? What color is that?
Well, basically, the tank's been painted with a black primer. I've then gone over it with I went over it with which one did I go over it with? That one? I went over it with no, that's not right, is it? US olive drab, and then I went back over it again with an olive green to highlight a few bits and pieces here and there.
There you go. Is that Vallejo?
These are model color.
Right.
So model color 889 and 976. Those two colors there.
Lovely. So they are a Vallejo.
Yo.
Excellent. Cool. Well done.
Thanks, guys.
Love it, love it, love it. Oh, we're coming up to just over an hour now. What time is your show starting?
We're going to be starting a little bit before 11 o'clock because we will be observing Remembrance.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm just wondering. Yeah, I think we'll call it in about quarter of an hour.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and then everyone can get off and do their thing.
Yep.
So, have you seen a Grinch firing a Panzerfaust on Thingiverse? Is it?
No.
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 No, I haven't even done that. So the idea came to me when we were looking at James's tank, and
Yeah, good idea.
got very quickly vetoed.
Oh, crickets.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I thought we're going to be involved somehow.
Well, it's either that or the Grinch is standing in front of it with his hands up. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now
which
that
one.
I'll go with.
Oh, I might be allowed to do that. Right.
Oh, Swimbo has spoken.
Don says thank you for that, James. Cool. So we had on the Modeller's Mess, we had the build finish, which is great. We had 15 people finish, I think. I've put the final reveal video up. I need to change it slightly because I've missed a few off because crazy week last week. So I will fix that. But that's available on our YouTube channel. Go and have a look at that. Some awesome work there. Really, really fun. And controversial work, Steph.
Who? Me? Controversial?
Yeah.
It's great. I put it up in one group and people went absolutely mental over it.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that, yeah.
Just because I did it the way that the opposite way of what the vast majority of people would have done. And it's like, oh, it's my model. Do it how I want to. Leave me alone.
No, absolutely. I think people are just. I don't think you come up with any negative comments. Just people kind of like, "Whoa, oh, okay."
Yeah. Why are you doing it that way? What? I wouldn't have done it that way. Well, it's not one more time.
Yeah, you can do it any way, which way you want. Yeah, it's really cool. Can I have a look? Oh, crickets!
Oh, for goodness sake!
You apologised the first time, but didn't mute it. At least they're just crickets and not just like a phone ring. You know, you could say, "Oh, there's must be insects in my studio somewhere."
Yeah, I need to go and chase them out.
Yes, that's right. Oh, that's cool. Neil Neil says, "God bless, guys. Remembrance, our local cadet unit, and my wife and I have been planting flags and poppies at our local cemetery for all identified service members, lest we forget." Very good.
Nice. Thank you.
Well done, Neil. I got my Poppy on my mic. Look, see that? There he is. I bought that one last year. Didn't have got to wear it. And if you can see by my left ear, just there, there's a Poppy as well. It's part of a little display that I was given as a soldier. That's really cool. Right. So I don't know if you caught any of the interesting model companies show this weekend.
Majority of it.
Yeah, that was quite good viewing. I know they're going to be I think they started at 10 o'clock this morning, and they're going to be on all day. This weekend there's lots of things to watch on YouTube. Flory Models are doing a Sunday show as well. I think they did some yesterday, and obviously James has got his show. And we've got Festa and Dave on theirs. I can't remember what time that is. Midday, isn't it?
12:30.
Yeah, and lots going on today. So you could spend your entire day on YouTube, I think. I'm sure people do.
Can't spend the whole day.
No.
Oh, you technically could, shouldn't you?
No, I
Yeah,
can't.
that's what
I've got
happened
to go shopping for hot cross buns.
I didn't say you have to. Just say you could. Hot cross buns?
Yeah.
Go on.
Hot cross buns with bacon and egg.
Oh, I heard that before, James. That sounds awesome.
It's lush. Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
And if you want to go really, really left field, you can pick up hot cross buns with rhubarb in. That's even nicer.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
They're not.
Okay. Okay. You're right there, James. Not having a stroke or anything, are you?
Not one that I can share with you.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you do that in private.
No. Look,
Neil-
honestly, your mind's in the gutter, you lot, honestly.
Neil
Yeah.
says it's not Easter.
Oh, no, it's not Easter, no.
Totally Scale Model says, don't, James.
What?
Lewis says, that's wrong, James. And Totally Scale Model says, stop.
Wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
Hammer time.
I've just sent you a picture, John. Honestly,
Lucky old one.
it's my best side.
How far zoomed in is it, Mark? James?
Do what?
How far zoomed in is it?
Oh, honestly, I'm just not gonna. There you go. I've sent you one too, Steph, just because I don't want to make you feel left out.
Yeah, see, nice.
I don't want to know. I do not want to be involved. I wish there was another segment we could jump to, but there isn't.
Oh my, James! How
Yeah.
far have you zoomed in?
What?
I didn't realise it was that small.
Well, you know, you got to get the detail, ain't you?
Yeah,
It's
true.
that one there.
Yeah. It's just clarifying.
Yeah. You see it?
I can show you two, Malcolm.
That
Look,
one.
here we go.
All right. Cool.
There you go. Well done.
Yes. Oh, I see. Yeah. Hang on, James. Let me put you up full screen. So, are you scratching that out, or what are you doing?
I just carved it out, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just carved it out. Ruined it. Oh, I can't believe
Oh
I
no.
ruined
Have a look. Have you looked on Pinterest and the internet generally for photos?
I have, funny enough, I do have a picture in which I had in mind, but I foolishly didn't save it. But it is, yeah. Basically, the way I'd come across it was doing a similar search. But what I liked about it was that as I said, the track had managed to sort of been broken and gone into the debris, so to speak. So it was all sort of completely not where it was meant to be. So that's where in my mind's eye was heading. So yeah, no, that's cool.
Brilliant. Let us know in your chat what you think. If you've got any opinions on James's model, we probably won't listen to you, but what do you think in the chat? I like the fact that it's going to be obvious what's happened.
Yeah.
Depending on what type of shell, it's obviously something's hit it. I thought the turret was going to be on the fallen off.
Originally, yes, it was, but that wouldn't mean building the interior. And because I've been doing it live, and I've not scratch built an interior of a 1/48th anything, I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't have either time or the ability to do it properly. So I revised the idea.
Right. I thought you would have some smoke effect on it as well.
Funny enough, I am.
Well, and just shove smoke in the hole.
You can't just shove smoke anywhere. That's one of the reasons why I wanted the shell to go in towards the engine bay and not into the compartment. So it would be a case of the fuel tank's ruptured, whatever. So I can make some sort of fire effect on the base.
Gotcha.
But as per usual, I'm winging it.
Don't we all?
Absolutely.
Don't we all? Model making trucker says, "What is it, James?" It's a very open question.
It's a watermelon eaten by a bear on the back of a low loader being driven into an Antonov cargo plane.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly. Neil Dobson says, I admire fellas like James who can do 1/72 scales. I can't see the bloody parts. Hats off. Yeah, small scales are difficult. What is that, a 1/48 though?
It is a 1/48 though. So yeah, I'll be honest, the 1/72, I've only ever managed to do a diorama in 1/72 once that I feel happy with.
Interesting. Okay.
Was a landing craft.
Cool. Let's should we just go around everyone, see what they've been up to in the last hour or so, and then we will call it a day.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Day. Totally Scummold says, I listened to the podcast last night, guys. It was very good. Thank you, Totally Scale Models.
Yes.
Thank you very much. James and I have done a little podcast called Just Making Conversation. If you search for it on Facebook, I think you'll find it. Cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So, James, you've already shown what you've done, obviously.
Yes.
Let's go Steve for starters.
Okay. Well, those who've been watching, I've been completing Christmas Santa.
Oh.
So Santa is in his turret with his bag. And the turret's now on. Doesn't rotate, which I think it should do, so I might have to do a bit of cleaning up there. Basically, ready to start painting now.
Brilliant.
Just have the hatch covers to put on there. And this thing here is the bow wave, which in a day or two will be dry enough to perhaps put on the model. So maybe by next Friday, we'll have a boat with a bow wave on both sides.
So why does it take so long to dry?
I don't. It just does. I mean, it's the stuff I'm using is gel medium. So it's Liquitex, and I've got some heavier stuff which I use for the bits of plank. But, yeah, just it's sort of after about 24 hours, it's sort of pliable. So I'll take it off the mold, then put it on the model, and just sort of bend it into shape and support it, and then give it another couple of days to dry.
Okay.
And then it's a long, slow process. You have to be patient in this sort of thing.
Patience, Luke.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. Thanks for coming on, bud.
No problem.
Who do you want to see next?
Who do I want to see next? Let's see what Gary's been up to.
Gary.
Yes, Malcolm.
Hello,
Got a wee bit of detail painting. Done there. Not very much, but got a wee bit done.
Cool. Okay. Good stuff coming along, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Tracks to go now, and weathering and a base, and the figures to go as well.
You had a good show?
Yeah, very good show.
Good.
Yeah.
I know you enjoy these Sunday
Yeah,
mornings. Gets you ready.
It does. Nice chilled
Definitely.
one this morning again.
Oh man, that's great. Who should we go see next? John.
John.
Me. Right. I have got
Birthday boy.
3 double A's.
Well done.
Wow.
2 single 4 bays.
Uh-huh.
And 2 single 2 bays. These need to go onto the 4 bays, but there's a link that actually turns the nose up. So I've still got to scratch build that. So it's getting along nicely. It's all super glued together.
Wow.
Plus I've taken all the transit clamps off that I need to.
Right.
So yes.
Exciting.
Woohoo.
Coming along.
So in all, if you think about it, it's one of them plus one of them plus another 2. So it's quite long.
Yes. Lots to do.
So it's there. That's the bridge, which we've decked and a ramp on it. And there's another 6 bays on the end as the nose.
Oof.
Then we've got to fit all these transoms plus a few more.
Right. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
And then are you going to weather it up as well? Or?
Yeah, a little bit. I've done some dry brushing on it to bring out some steel. It's actually in a training environment, so it's not going to be weathered. The decking's not going to be really weathered because it's not trafficked as such, apart from blokes with the boots. So it will be dulled down, and there will be some weathering, but not a lot.
Not a lot.
It's the type of armor I've got to make, and I think it's going to be a couple of foot long.
Right. Yeah. Brilliant.
I'm trying to find figures for it. You would like some figures, but it's sort of set in the 1950s. There's no figures.
The trouble, isn't it? It's not figures for every single era and every single genre, unfortunately.
You can get the Second World War ones, but you don't want webbing on them or rifles or helmets.
Right.
They need berries and just a battle dress, work dress. Yeah,
right.
It's fun.
It is. Got a question, John, while you're here.
Oh no.
Do I thin Aqueous Hobby Colour Paint from Totally Scale Models? Has a question.
To do what?
I don't know. Doesn't say. Or maybe it's can you thin?
I've never used Aqueous Hobby Colour Paint.
I thought you had.
I think it's water based, so if you're going to put it through an airbrush, there was something someone put up. I can't remember what it was. I know it. It's on a Facebook group. I don't think I've got access to. It's UMP do a chart.
Oh yes.
How to thin it down, but I'm not sure if that's using their thinners though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yes, the easiest way is thin it down to a milky substance, milky consistency.
Yeah, airbrush. He says,
try it.
Yeah, try it. Don't know. Find out. Tell us, James. Do you know?
Yeah, if 50 with a thinner.
Oh right. Okay. Thank you, James. There you go. Where were we? We were with John. John, come back.
Me?
What? Yes. Who would you like to see next, John?
Oh, well, done, Gary. Are we doing it? We're done, Gary. Let's go to Steph.
Yeah, definitely. Steph. So Ross Medlock says, "Morning all. Good morning, Russ. Nice to see you. Hey, Steph, how you getting on?
I'm fine. Have a look at this, see if we can get these in focus.
Lovely.
2 1/72 scale RF pilots, and considering how old these are, they're really quite detailed.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
So, yeah.
Is that what you've been painting today?
Yep. So it was primed in black, white zenithal highlight, and then one thin coat of each colour.
Lovely. Does the job, mate.
Does it ever? You see guys doing all these different layers and everything. No, it's quick and dirty. It does the job, gives the impression.
Yes, especially in a cockpit. You're not going to see much, are you?
Yeah.
No.
And it's just giving the impression. You get the tonal variations you do as normal. So you get the dark patches, you get the light patches. And it's the quickest way I've learned of doing small figures.
That's right. Very nice. Good job. How about the aircraft? You got any more bits done?
Inside sprayed, painted, sprayed and painted. Just got to put the decal on for there, and then I can put the jobbers in and close it up.
Fantastic.
So ready for scene bashing. Things
Awesome.
are horrible.
Thanks, Steph. Thanks for doing the guess the thing today as well. That was good.
No problem.
I liked it. I like it when I don't know what they are. Does that make sense? I like it when it's a tricky one.
Cool.
Yeah, you made it very hard for me. Who's next?
You.
I haven't done anything. I've just been chatting to you guys. I've moved the model was just here to there. That's what I've done. But no, I haven't actually made anything while we've been chatting. So there we go. James, you're on 11? No, just before 11.
About 5 to 11.
Yeah. And I've got your thing here. So if you type in that, you'll get James's show. You watch that just before 11. He's going to be observing the 2-minute silence, which is awesome. And then you got Fermanagh Modelers as well later on at 2 till 5. Who? Yeah, that's right. Gary and Steph will be entertaining you for an hour or two.
Is that the sorry, Steph.
Go, James.
Is that the Dropsy and Catchy show?
Yes.
I hope that's enough. I think that's enough Dropsy and Catching for the year.
Oh no, it'll never be enough.
Oh dear. Cool. Well, thanks very much, guys. Thank you very much in the comments. We had nearly 20 people watching. If you round it up to 20.
What is that from 4?
We had under 100 people watching today. Let's see, round it up. Yeah, nearly 20 people, which is great. Thanks very much for taking part, and come along, spending your Sunday morning with us. Have a great weekend, what's left of it, and we'll see you next Sunday. Yes?
Yep.
All right, cheers, guys. Happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.